どうもまっちゃんです。前回はわけのわからないまんま始めてしまった MLB 18、今回はちゃんと大谷翔平選手を選んでプレイしたいと思います。ちょっとまだよく分かってないですが、これでよろしいかな。イニングは6回にしました。メッツとの対戦です。
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today.
プレイボールと
Back up the middle.
もう抜けた。
Dive, but he can't get a glove on it.
セン
It's
タ
through for a
ー
base
の
hit.
セカンド行くか。
And he's
ア
out
ウト
trying
じゃん。
to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake
なん
here
だ今
leading
の。
off the inning.
勝手に
And
走
with
っていっちゃっ
that,
た
let's
な。
take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on,
何
Dan,
今の
please,
ちょっ
Zach?
と。
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something
なんだよ。
special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a
ああ
lot
い
of
うのが
mistakes.
出るところ
He'll
が
be
ちょっ
there
とわ
again
から
this
ない。
year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's Justin Upton now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
空振りしちま
Hey
った。
boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the two-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. The second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Here's Albert now. As he will swing at the first
なんだよこれ。
pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
お、ホームまで帰ってきたよ。
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
先生。
Well, with two away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done
背
it
番
here.
号ないじゃん。これ誰これ。
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He pulls this one into
Oh.
right. That's in there. Base hit. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So
はい、大谷投手ですよ。背番号がないのが気になるが。こんなユニフォームあんだろうか。あ、腕のとこに書いてあったね、袖のところ。なんだなんだ。
And Nimmo. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes.
ちょっとなんか見づらいなこの画面。
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
え？あ、びっくり。似てる顔。ちょっと不自然な目の動き。
Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
三振してもらおうか。
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And smart to play off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
大谷選手も打席に立てるかな。立つかなこれ。
Started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play 1 away.
残念。
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
これ大谷選手じゃないもしかしてこの構え。
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani.
そうだな。やっぱそうだ。バッターボックスに入ります。
Maldonado stands at first with 1 out. High and deep to right center. Nimmo ranging back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
あれ？何戻ってきてんだあいつ。
The relay. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it there. Can't really fault him for that, though.
びっくりしたよもう。
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit. Sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep back into right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
入った。球がどこに行ったかさっぱりわからなかった今。
A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
大谷とタッチ、あ、違うか。あ、大谷だそうだ。
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Justin Upton. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop.
Nice play.
First, hats off to that one.
Nice play.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after
this. Nice play.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. And the pitch.
ちょっともう邪魔なんだけどいちいちチュートリアルみたいな
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems not only with his power but the ability to steal bags, and on defense one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone down. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drilled to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Zach Cozart, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. With Mark DeRosa,
コ
Dan
メンテ
Plesac,
ーターが
Matt
また出てき
Vasgersian
た。
as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box.
知らねえ人ばっかりやな。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Simmons is there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
軽快なプレー。
Batting eighth, the
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
入ってるでしょ今の。
Swing and a miss
振
for
ってく
strike
れ
one.
た。まあ今のは振らなくても入ってるな。
One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed
惜しい
Rosario.
な。
A wave and a miss, a kick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the
じゃ
fastball.
あこの
Yeah,
球
they
で。
set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he sets him down swinging. Ahmed Rosario becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Syndergaard.
Next up for New York, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
今の人ピッチャーじゃないよ。
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the first out of the inning.
ちょっと
Up next for the Angels.
中
Digging
休
in
み
for
か。
his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado. He reached
ヒット
on
も
a
出なくな
single
って
in
き
his
たぞ。
first try. The pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here.
大谷選手にホームランが欲しい。
A solo shot
や
here
っ
to
ぱそうだ、
left
さっ
as
き
they
の
pile on. It's
回
now
の
6
三
to
振
nothing.
はピッチャーだ。あれ大谷選手じゃない。
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it
始
did.
球式みたいな感じの。でかっ。大谷だ。ちょっと
Next up, the
1球目
two-way
見
Japanese
逃しを。
import Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch to him is in there for a
大
cold
谷って
strike
出る
one.
でしょ。
1 for 1
出た出た。
as he reached base with a double his first time up.
ダブルランって書いてある。よし、次打つよ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a
バカ。
ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera.
セカンド
On to first, and
ゴ
there
ロ
were
か。
2down.
打ち上げないと。
Batter number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second
あと
baseman
1回
Ian
打席回ってく
Kinsler.
るかな。6回まで
Now
です
pitch
か
on
ら
the way.
ね。
Hit sharply on the
収
ground.
録が1時
And this will
間
be a base hit for Kinsler.
で切れな
The
けれ
inning
ば
stays alive. It'll bring Mike
9回
Trout
ま
to
で
the plate next.
プレイしたいんだけど。
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
これはホームランだ。この角度。バレンティみたいなヘルメットかぶってる。
So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
でか。
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And the pitch. Fouled off. Short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.
あと2回。
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
じゃないわ、あと3
Base
回
hit
か。
in his first trip. Here comes the first
裏の攻
pitch.
撃だこれ。
Hit in the air down the right
よ
field
しよし
line.
よし。
On the move is Cal
伸びす
Boone.
ぎだよこ
He's
れ。
got
危
it
な。
one away.
あそこに
This guy's not
ボールの
wasting
マ
any
ークが
time,
出
right?
てたから。
Gets a first pitch fastball,
よかった
and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the leadoff man sat down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way.
ラ
Looking
ン
at
ナー
a
いなくて
fastball
もセ
for
ッ
a
トポジシ
strike
ョン
on
か
the
ら投げる
corner.
んだね。
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes.
じゃあこれも振るん
I
じゃ
mean,
ない
these
か。
guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
当たっちゃったか。
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it
Near
foul
bottom.
right at home plate.
じゃあ見せ玉だ。
And a neck-high fastball that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home
三
plate.
振。
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
これでどうだ。
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball.
やっと
Even
三
if you
振の
recognize the breaking ball out of the
シーンをや
pitcher's
った
hand,
よ。
it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped him up.
ちょっと。
Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And they're hoping
固
one
定ヒッ
hit
トになっ
turns
ちま
into
う。
maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
Third baseman number 4.
ベースヒット。
Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in and
今
ready
サ
for
ード
another shot. Wilmer Flores
全然変な
comes
とこ
into
守っ
this
てたよ
at-bat
ね
0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Snap throw to third.
あれちょっとどこ投げてんだよ。これ牽制球ってできんのかね。
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first.
慣れないことやらない方がいいな。
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball
惜
just
し
misses
い
inside.
な。あそこ
That's
ス
a
トライ
good
ク取って
approach
くれ
when
な
you're
いな
facing a
審
young
判。
arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
やられた。
Upton's under it.
ちょ。
He makes the play
危
and
ないな
that'll
もう。
end the inning. Mets strand one. Still
し、あと2回だ
8-0.
ぞ。
Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
どうダメだ、こちら向き。
Conforto is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just one pitch. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing the foul. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
おー、ちょっと今早かった
Another
かな、
1-cent foul.
あそこにいちいち
The 0-2 once more.
振ったバットのあれが出るんだよ
Swing line
軌道
drive.
が
That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
何
Wasn't
すっ
letting
転んだ
that
の
one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
スリーランホームランいくな
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
バック
Nimmo
バッ
in
クバック
pursuit.
バック
And a
お、
dive
なんだ
out
抜
there
け
to
るの
left
かよ
center, but he can't come up with it.
エンタイトル
And
だ
this
ま
will
た
get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Martin Maldonado.
エンタイトルなんてあるんだね
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
さあ、翔
Ready
平
for
大
another
谷
shot now. Shohei
スリーラン
Ohtani,
ホームラン
1
を
for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field.
センターフライかあ
And
ー
the
ちゃ
inning is
ー
over.
こちら向きだった
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner
大
left on.
谷選手の
Home
初
half
ホ
of
ー
the
ムラン
fifth
お
coming
預
up.
けだ
It's the Angels 10 and the Mets. Here's Adrian now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate. And hence, he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away, taking a loss in this one.
よし
And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. As he'll take a look at ball one.
ちょっと低いか。
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's
ボール
the
球
first
で今の
strike.
振ってくれた。
And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Full count, 3-2.
振らなか
Michael
ったか。
Conforto waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that
ボール
pitch.
球だなあれ。
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take strike one on the
First
inside
strike.
corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out,
so
so we'll
取って
see if
くれ
he
る
can
んだ。
fare any better. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out. The side is retired.
怒ってないあれ。
Down in order go the Mets. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out now in the top
この打
half of the
席回って
sixth.
くるかな、大谷選手。回ってこねえな。
Here comes the first
さっ
pitch.
き、大谷選手で終わったんだろう
Back
な。
up the middle. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
ヒ
So
ッ
the
ト打ちま
leadoff
くれ
man's
ば。
aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Line towards center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
走れ走れ走れ。バカバカバカバカ。戻っ
And
ちゃっ
on the play, the runner
戻っ
moves
ちゃ
into
ったよ、なん
scoring
か知らないけ
position
ど。
now at second.
今行けたのに
Some guys just lay
な。
back and watch that first pitch go by, no
な
matter
んで
what.
戻っちゃった
Work
ん
the
だろう。
count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he
飛
serves
び
up
込
a
んだから
fastball like
な。
this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
うまくいけばもう一回大谷選手もらってくるかも。
In now, Justin Upton. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
これは違うな、大谷選手じゃない。構えが違うし。
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And he fouls this one off.
ファールチップ。
He's 2 for 3 and looking
チップじ
for
ゃない。
more here.
ファール。
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Pujols, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So
こ
coming
の
to
選
the
手がヒ
plate,
ットを打ってく
Zach
れれば
Cozart. Although there are a couple of bases
回るか
open,
も。
and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
よ
And
し
that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hitting the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Relax, Snake. Chalk one up.
Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
回らなかった
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. They'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Jose Reyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Mets order.
大谷
Bringing
選
in
手じゃないこれ
Brandon
ヒーロ
Nimmo.
ーイン
His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W. Noah Syndergaard was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
ああファインプレーねこれ。犠牲フライかこれは。大谷選手のツーベースやらないな。もうやらないなここまで来たら。 あとピッチングか。最後のシーンだ。はい、今回は、大谷翔平選手スタメンのゲームをプレイしました。このシリーズはちょっとペナントはちょっとよくわからないのと、多分収録時間が長くなるので切れてしまう可能性があるので、普通にプレイしていきます。で、要領がつかめて分かってきたら、プレイするかもしれません。それでは今回はこれで終わりにします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。